You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken Tech for your ears.
Welcome along. Today we're getting into the constantly shifting sands of product development and tech. We've gathered some really interesting takes from various places. Our goal here is simple. Cut through the noise, find the stuff that actually works, the wisdom you can, use.
Exactly. We're looking at strategies for making a genuine impact. And also how some of this cutting-edge tech, especially AI, is subtly changing how we work. It really demands we think a bit more critically, doesn't it?
Okay, let's unpack this first bit then. For ages, it felt like you had to follow specific frameworks almost religiously, but what we're seeing now suggests the best teams. Well, they don't just follow the playbook.
No, they treat them more like guides, or maybe synthesizer presets is a good analogy. They get the core idea, but then they tweak, they blend, they remix it for their situation.
Informed customization, perhaps. It's not just winging it.
That's a great way to put it. And what's fascinating is how this connects to the idea of a strategic product manager, someone who often works, kind of behind the scenes.
Right. Not necessarily the person with the big title owning the roadmap.
Exactly. Their influence stems more from systems thinking, bridging gaps between teams, simplifying things, catching problems really early on. It's about impact without needing that formal authority stamped on your forehead.
That's a powerful idea. Influence through connection and foresight. Okay, but hold on. If everyone's customizing frameworks, doesn't that make releases chaotic? How do you launch stuff reliably?
Good question. And this is where that adaptive thinking really pays off. The modern way isn't this big bang, 100% done launch. It's much more controlled, more incremental.
Okay.
We're talking strategies like blue-green deployment, basically having two identical environments and switching traffic, or canary releases, where you roll out to a tiny group first, and guarded releases using feature flags. These aren't just tech tricks. They're strategic moves to lower risk, learn faster, and, frankly, not break things for users if something unexpected happens. You can roll back much more easily. It fits that nonlinear reality of development.
So, less grand unveiling, more continuous, careful steps.
Got it. Now let's switch gears, because AI is the other huge piece here. And it's not just for the tech teams anymore, is it?
Not at all. LLMs, large language models, are becoming surprisingly useful for leadership. Think of them as like a research assistant, a sounding board, maybe even a sort of executive coach.
Helping managers clarify their thinking, make better calls.
Precisely. And beyond that, AI is also transforming data analysis, automating a lot of the technical grunt work. This makes insights faster, more accessible to, well, almost everyone.
Okay, but what's the catch? There's usually a catch.
Well, the crucial point that keeps coming up is human judgment. AI is an incredible augmenter, yeah? It speeds things up, finds patterns, but it doesn't replace the need for critical thinking, for that human ability to connect disparate ideas or, frankly, question the output. We need to be super curators, not just passive consumers of AI insights.
Super curators. I like that. So AI helps, but we steer. But there's another potential risk highlighted, something a bit more subtle. Yes, and it's quite thought-provoking. It's this idea that the sheer ease and power of AI might erode our own discipline of attention.
Our focus, our ability to commit to one thing.
Kind of. The ability to choose a path, stick with it, filter the noise, and really engage deeply. If everything is instantly available, do we lose some of that mental muscle for focused commitment? It's a potential downside we need to watch.
That's definitely something to consider.
Okay, so let's wrap this up. We've talked about moving beyond rigid frameworks towards informed customization, using incremental releases like Blue-Green or Canary for safer rollouts.
And leveraging AI as this powerful assistant, but crucially maintaining our own judgment and critical thinking.
And being mindful of that potential impact on our own focus, our discipline of attention.
Absolutely. It all comes back to thinking critically, valuing that unique human perspective, and just committing to keep learning as things change so fast. Well said. So here's a final thought for you to take away. In this world of constant change and powerful tools, how are you actively nurturing your own discipline of attention? How are you ensuring your judgment stays sharp and, well, decisive? Something to ponder.
Spoken Tech for your ears.